So Complete College America has brought together a nucleus of higher education leaders, governance, administrative, faculty, and staff, committed to equitable student success, but more importantly, to making the really difficult changes in our institutions and policies that will be needed to realize that success. As many of you know, today the American Association of Arts and Sciences issued a major report calling for the kinds of changes we discussed here at this meeting. Nary a month goes by when a major leadership group in higher education doesn't call for fundamental changes. This reflects a recognition that perhaps for the first time in a century, growing numbers and a majority in some states no longer believe that we are the engine of economic innovation and that we are no longer a ladder for individual students' upward economic and social mobility. We need to change that, and we need your help to do it. They say that remodeling your house after the death of a spouse may be the most difficult and stressful activity. Those of you who've done it knows it raises questions about who you are now and who you were. Who was I when I bought those pink socks? So this work is going to be even harder. But we do know the problem is not the myriad folks who roll up their sleeves every day, faculty, staff, and administrators, who work their hearts out on behalf of their students. And we also know this work is not only institutional. It's not only about one institution learning best practices from another. If we are going to retain the hope of open access and real equitable access to higher education and to student success, it's going to require fundamental changes in the everyday operating rules and procedures of our institutions. Those in the room know the folly of rewarding A and hoping for B. It doesn't work. This work is going to require our collective effort of policymakers, leaders, staff, and faculty in an enterprise about our nation's future. Today's students don't just go to one institution. They go to many institutions, and in many of your states, a majority transfer. So we need policies that enable us to enact our collective responsibilities for the students we collectively served, not only the first-time new students in our institutions. And let me end by saying all of us are aware that we're doing this at a particularly challenging moment in our country. Many of us are seeking a narrative that binds us together as a nation committed to common beliefs rather than common blood. So may this work enable us to produce not only students who succeed and realize their best hopes for themselves and their communities, but let us hope this work enables us to produce a next generation of civic leaders who represent our collective best hopes and the collective hopes of our nation's founders for our beloved country. So we invite you to join us in this joyful conspiracy to reshape our institutions, and we look forward to reporting to you on our progress and to cajoling you into partnership with us.